Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So this is a video that I've been meaning to make for a while because it applies to a lot of the clients that have been coming to see me, and also I think it's something that a lot of people will be able to relate to, and that is finding your purpose in life. So I'm going to be using this book, Dare to Be Happier by Caroline Johnson. I've used this book, it's not Johnson, Caroline Johnston. I've been using this book a few times actually. There's some really good exercises in it, so I would recommend the book. I've done a book review about it, but what she says is everyone has been made for some particular work, and the desire for that work has been put in every heart. Your purpose is often not what you do for a living. If someone was to ask you what the purpose of your life was, how would you answer them? Would you explain why you work in the job you do? Or if you don't work, how would you choose to spend your time? So it's saying having reasons to work is not necessarily the same thing as having a purpose. Some people are born with a purpose. They have vocations or callings to particular areas of work. Some people give no thought to this at all, and they go to work every day living for what they do outside their job. So it just really is about kind of figuring out for yourself what is the meaning in life, being open to like where life takes you, but also recognizing that that is important for you finding your purpose, working on yourself, so personal development stuff. So all I'm going to do really is go through these questions that are in this book that might be helpful to find your purpose. So it says one of the questions is, what are you naturally good at? What are the things that you come naturally to you that you don't even have to try out? That's the way sometimes you can find your purpose. If you're naturally creative, then maybe that will lead you down a path which you haven't explored yet. Also, what do you do that makes you lose yourself so that you forget about time? So there's certain activities that we can do sometimes as a person where it doesn't feel like work, where you're not looking at your clock, the clock all the time. You're not looking at your watch because you're just lost in time. You think, oh, that went really quick. So sometimes maybe that's your purpose because you're actively doing something that might be helping others, or it might be, what your purpose is, but you don't think about the time. It also says to think about who and what inspires you. So maybe you can get inspiration from other people or from things that can help you to find your purpose. And then it says, if people ask you for help, why do they ask you? What is it that you uniquely give? So even before I became a social worker, and then before I became a counsellor or a coach, most people would say that, I'd go to Marianne for advice, or someone said to me once, you know everything about everything. And I said, I don't. I don't know everything about everything, but I do have usually just a response for things, as in if someone comes to me, if I don't know, I can direct them, but I just know a lot of information. But it's not that I don't think I know there's loads of things I don't know. That's how we all are. But yeah, people will sometimes if people will come to you normally to ask, you might be the fix-it person, then maybe your purpose is to fix things. If you're the person who gives wisdom and knowledge, then you could be that person that would be in a profession where it's all about, helping people. So it also says some of the other questions in here is, what are the things you keep talking yourself out of? So are there things that you've been saying, I know that I need to do this, I know that this is for me, but you talk yourself out of it? Maybe that is your purpose, but you're worrying about, what other people will think, or whether it will pay enough money. What excuses do you use not to follow your dreams? So for many people, it's things like, I can't do this because I've got children. I'm waiting for this to happen, or I'm waiting for the government to do something, or I'm waiting for the economy to change, or I'm too old, or I'm not the right type of person, that no one's going to hire me, or whatever it is. So recognize that they're excuses. Because if you really have a purpose and you really want to do something, then nothing or no one can really stop that from happening. It might take a bit longer. It might mean you have to sacrifice things. It might mean you have to do things in a different way, but nothing can really stop you. So they are excuses. So you just have to identify that's what they are. Then it's saying, think about, why are we here? What do you see as the purpose of life? Then that will help you to identify what is your purpose. How do you want to contribute to the world? What legacy do you want to leave? Do you feel that you have a lot of potential that's still hidden? These are just some questions in here. If you know what your purpose is, are you wholeheartedly living it? And is life a choice between working for money or working for the love of what you do? So all it is really is some simple questions. And I think we can all be philosophical when we want to be, and we can always ask ourselves, what's the meaning of life? What's my purpose? What is life all about? You know, most people wonder that at some point in their life. So it's saying that these are 2 thoughts to choose from. So there's like affirmations that she always puts at the end of each chapter. So the thought number 1 is, today I will make choices that honour my purpose in life. Or you could say, I am free to discover what my purpose is and live it. So either of those mantras or affirmations are really going to be helpful when you're thinking about what it is you want to be on the earth for. And for some people, their purpose is just to be alive. Their purpose is just to live. You don't have to have this major purpose that you want to achieve in life. For me, that's important. I want to know what the meaning of life is. I want to have each day, I want life to be interesting, but I don't want to just be like living, existing. That's not something for me. But for other people, your purpose might be just to get through the day. Your purpose might be just to you know, be a law-abiding citizen and not hurt other people. There's so many things that you can say are your purpose, but it's about finding that if you really want to. So I hope you found this video useful. You know, it's not my information. This is information from Dare to Be Happier, Live Your Best Life Through 25 Journaling Lessons by Caroline Johnston. And yeah, it's a really good book. But as I've said, you know, figuring out your purpose, you don't need books, you don't really even need counsellors or coaching or anything like that. It's just about reflecting on where you are in life and where you want to be. So thanks for watching. Hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to share it. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I really appreciate everyone that subscribes to my channel and that you know, comments on the content. So I'll see you all soon. Bye.